All right. Okay. Tinubu's desperate to delay FBI CIA files release before Supreme Court judgment has failed. Before I proceed with this, I would like you to follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram page, and my Facebook page for more updates. Thank you very much. Bola Tinubu has been accused of using delay tactics to pause the release of his files by the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI), Internal Revenue Service (IRS), and the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA), but failed. An American activist and owner of PlainSite, Greenspan, made the accusation in a countermotion filed before the USA Court for the Northern District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. on Monday. Tinubu had filed a motion to stop the United States federal agencies from releasing documents relating to him, stating that he would be adversely affected by the disclosure. In his motion, Greenspan said, Tinubu is trying to buy time in a desperate attempt to cling to power in Nigeria and delay his record before Supreme Court judgment on the 2023 presidential election. He also claimed that Bola Tinubu is plotting to stop his rivals from using records against him at Nigerian Supreme Court, where his election victory is being contested. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is an alleged criminal trying to buy time in a desperate attempt to cling to power in Nigeria, which the FOIA materials in his action directly threatened, he said. Greenspan said he could see through Tinubu's foot dragging ethics to fool the USA court into delaying the release of his record because he knew the document could bungle his case at the apex court in Nigeria. To call Tinubu's motion a last-ditch attempt at buying time is an understatement. This action has been pending in open court for approximately 5 months. Its filing was covered in Nigerian media, asserted Mr. Greenspan in his opposition to Nigeria's leader's request. The timing of Tinubu's submission is suspicious given the Nigerian Supreme Court's simultaneous proceedings and should be treated as merciless accordingly, he added. The PlainSite owner worked closely with Nigeria's journalist David Hundeyin to submit a Freedom of Information request for Tinubu's record in 2022, which the FBI is now set to release in October. While Tinubu has 2 social security numbers, as one originally issued in United States of Virginia is currently being used by the female NADECO to CSCU. National Democratic Coalition (NA-NADECO) USA has demanded from the Chicago State University CSU to explain how Bola Tinubu used 2 social security numbers to gain admission into its varsity. NADECO made this demand in this historic World Press Conference to provide journalists and the international community the opportunity to ask the needed question that will properly investigate and shed more light on the alleged forged certificate from Chicago State University by Tinubu. According to the US pro-democratic group, said as if that was not confusing enough, it has been confirmed that one of the social security numbers 23106-059 originally issued in the state of Virginia is currently being used by someone else, a female. NADECO said it's committed to the struggle to save Nigeria from corrupt and bad leaders. We therefore seek your cooperation to help Nigeria do a thorough and complete background check on Mr. Bola Tinubu, an enigma that has consistently fought to hide his true identity. The world needs to know why Bola Tinubu habitually goes to court to stop the release of his document if he does not have anything to hide. The international group also called on the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI) to initiate an investigation regarding the same concern raised above, saying that The Nigerian people and the NADECO USA would like clarification on the following. Read full word press conference below. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the press, all other protocol duly observed. The National Democratic Coalition, NADECO USA, is Nigeria's premier and foremost pro-democratic group based in Washington, D.C., USA. The group is committed to deepening sustainable democracy, the rule of law, good governance, electoral accountability, and transparency in Nigeria. On February 25, 2023, Nigeria held a presidential election which was marred by several irregularities. Aside the obvious flaws that were clearly and roundly condemned by local and international observers, there were so many procedural issues. Preeminent among them is the question of the university diploma that was submitted to the electoral body, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), by the candidate of the ruling party, All Progressive Congress, Mr. Bola Tinubu, who now sits as the president of Nigeria. Chicago State University (CSU), in response to a deposition query, stated that the diploma that Mr. Tinubu submitted to INEC was not issued by them. At the same time, CSU alleged that Bola Tinubu actually graduated from the school and presented a transcript of results purporting to be that of Bola Tinubu. If so, who issued the diploma and where did Mr. Bola Tinubu obtain the diploma from? Why did CSU not issue a diploma certificate to a student the school claimed graduated from CSU? Could Chicago State University have issued a certificate to a student who has not met or satisfied the required credit for graduation? The Nigerian people would like an answer to the question above because the authenticity of the diploma has thrown Nigeria into a political upheaval ever since the conclusion of the election. This is from N. Nadia Media. Now, the APC wants NADECO against disgracing Tinubu in US over CSCU certificate forgery. The United States chapter of All Progressive Congress (APC) has warned the National Democratic Coalition (NADECO) against embarrassing Bola Tinubu in America. Why are they saying embarrassing Tinubu? If what Tinubu has done, if his government is legit, why are they stopping NADECO from releasing the document of Bola Tinubu? Something is seriously fishy and something is wrong. We should join hands together to make Nigeria work again. In conclusion, the leadership of APC USA stands firmly against any attempt to undermine the reputation of Bola Tinubu and by extension, Nigeria. So we believe in the strength of the democratic process and the judicial system to address any legislative concern. And that's what we believe in. Thank you very much.